Hi, it's Wednesday, and that means it's time for another video edition of Widower Wednesday. I'm Abel Keogh, author of the book Dating a Widower, and today we are going to discuss whether or not the girlfriend of a widower should be included in wedding photos. This is a situation that came up on the Dating a Widower Facebook group. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it is a story that I share with the author's permission. And this is the situation. So the widower has a son or a daughter that's getting married. And of course, as part of the whole wedding thing, people, there's lots of photos being taken, photos of the couple, photos of family, and things like that. If it's anything like the weddings I go to, you're standing around for a while. And there's all kinds of photos, which is fine. That's just part of the wedding and part of the fun and the celebration. But the issue is you're not engaged to the widower, you're not married to the widower, so it's like, should you be included in photos? I don't know, various photos, right, where they do various family members or things like that. And so the first thing you need to understand in this is that, first of all, it's the couple's wedding, right? So they can kind of manage and do things as they want to do them. If they just want photos of themselves, they can have photos of themselves. If they want to direct it a bit, that's fine. I often get questions and stuff like, well, they want to put an empty chair in the photo of the late wife there. Is that okay? And I'm like, it's their wedding, right? They can do what they want. You don't have to attend, but it's kind of their wedding, so let's make it about them and not about you, kind of thing. So you just got to kind of understand that from a context of it's their wedding, and so you don't have to attend if there's going to be stuff going on that makes you feel uncomfortable, but just understand it's their wedding. So that being said, I think you should be included in some of the photos. Of for example, let me back up and say, I think if you're married to a widower, you should definitely be included in the photos, as you're his wife and you're part of the family now. I think if you're engaged, you could probably make a case that, hey, this is serious. Please, I should be part of the photos. If you're a boyfriend girlfriend, I think you know I I honestly think you should be included, but I also think, I think probably the best way around that is to honestly have some photos just with the widower and the kids or whatever, her family or his family, and then maybe one or two with you and them as well. And I bring that up kind of based on personal experience. When Julie and we were pretty serious. We weren't engaged at this point, but Julie's family got a bunch of family pictures done. And again, in my mind, I was ready to ask Julie to marry me. I might have even, to be honest, I might have even spoken to her dad and told her what I was up to. I can't remember, that I was going to marry her, and I kind of had his blessing. But I know they had these family photos going on. It wasn't in connection with the wedding, but it was a family photo thing. And they had the spouses there, right, of her sisters that were married. The spouses were there, and I was invited to participate in the family photo. And from my personal point of view, it was like I didn't feel like I was technically part of the family, even though I knew I was going to marry Julie. Even though I knew that nothing, I didn't see anything, I didn't foresee anything that was going to stop us from getting married. I technically really didn't feel part of the family. And what I didn't want was them to have these family photos with me in it and then have something happen. I don't know, whatever. Things don't work out with me and Julie, and now they're stuck with family photos with somebody in it who nobody likes anymore, kind of thing. So that was my concern. So I actually declined the invitation to, even though I was invited, I declined the invitation to be in part of the family photos. I think I even, I was pretty honest with Julie about the reasoning for that, and I just said, look, after we're married, I will be in every family photo that that you're part of, and it's worked out fine. It worked out great. So again, I'm just bringing that up. The risk is that do people want all these photos with somebody? Oh, there's so and so, and whatever, it didn't work out. I think probably the best way to handle it, again, I think it's let them take some with just the widower and whatever, and then some with you that way as well. Honestly, there's thousands, hundreds, and not thousands, but there's really hundreds of photos that are taken at a wedding. And honestly, the couple's only going to pick one or two. They may put some out there for other people to download, but it's not like they're going to have 100 photos of their wedding in their house. There's going to be two or three that stand out, and that's usually what you see. If you come to our house, there's like two photos. Out of the hundreds that were taken, I think there's two photos that that we have up. So anyway, I think that's probably it's just, again, remember, it's the couple's wedding. I think, again, if you're engaged or married, I think you should be included, but I'm also okay just with some photos being taken just with him, if that's what they want. Um, And again, I wouldn't take it super personally unless they're really rude about it. You know, again, I don't know, it's just one of these awkward widower things that you just gotta kind of get, you know, adjust to. And again, I think if you're married or engaged, I think there's a strong case for you to be in a lot of photos. If you're just boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, not that things won't work out, but I don't think you need to be in every photo. And hopefully they can at least put you in one or two, and you know, those are the photos that you and the widower can have. So if you have any comments about this, have you handled this, or how you think, if there's a different way you think it should be handled, leave them in the comments below. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to talk about this or other unique situations with me, you can always schedule a coaching session. There is a link down in the description below to do that as well. I'm Abel Keogh, author of the book Dating a Widower, and I'll see you next Wednesday.